time from our procedures, and the results are remarkable. They've had 14 years of successful treatments with patients from 35 states because of an effective word-of-mouth traffic. Learn more about how you can get lasting results for joint pain today at southpointmedical.com or call 402-323-8400.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Electrica today.
You've driven by GE sells to homeowners and contractors and selling anything 5 gallon get to a semi load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornersker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors take you don't harbor Nathan Layton and find your next ride for and done. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza, the big one, all the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend.
The sweet relief of air conditioning after a hot day in the summer sun. For only $2.88 a day, LES helps power life's special moments and your comfort. Learn more at les.com/value.
Motor Food is Lincoln's hardest rocking food truck and cafe. Motor Food creates old school comfort food with a 21st century twist and lots of rock and roll attitude. Try the barbecue pulled pork mac and cheese, the grilled chicken Firebird sandwich, 100% all beef split grilled hot dog, and any version of their funky fries. Stop by the cafe just behind Outback Steakhouse on 48th Street or catch the food truck out and about all spring and summer. Check out their menu, order carryout, or schedule catering at motorfoodtruck.com.
Whether you're looking for a new place to call home or trying to sell your current home, you want to make it as easy as possible. So why not use a realtor that works harder so you don't have to? The Carpe Diem team at Nebraska Realty is your go-to realty team for all your residential and commercial needs. They pride themselves on working hard and making your life as easy as possible while educating you every step of the way. Contact the Carpe Diem team to ease your moment, whether it be buying, selling, building, investing, or even commercial real estate. Give them a call today at 402-429-8121.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere sprayer from Landmark Implement during the early order program. Leverage the industry's latest technology with See & Spray to target weeds in season, in corn and soybeans, and use less herbicide per acre. Utilize Exact Apply to save in chemical usage and prevent over-application. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year. Contact your local Landmark location for full details and experience the Landmark difference.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today will see mainly sunny skies for most of the day today, but we'll see a slight chance of storms moving later in the day. We'll see an afternoon high of around 90. Tonight, showers and storms are likely. We'll see a low of around 66. And tomorrow, more showers and storms forecast throughout the day and a high of around 86. Meteorologist Kyle Clifford from 92.7 The Ticket, ticketfm.com.
Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. This is Old School, sponsored by the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese. Broadcasting veteran Derek Pearson.
When you find something that moves that makes them smile, celebrate it. That's your task. That's your superpower.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer Jay Foreman.
Rifles a pass. It was tipped. It's picked off by Foreman. He's at the 15, 10, 5. He'll score!
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We're going to have fun on a Friday because we deserve it. Congratulations, you made it through the week. Well done. A couple of things in the course of this thing. We're just going to go through. We're going to do some Husker trivia just to have fun. And then we'll do some NFL trivia, maybe some NBA trivia, maybe some Major League Baseball trivia. Austin will compare some careers just because, just to have some fun in it.
The NFL part of it, I'm really looking forward to, because you posed a question, was it 2 days ago, 3 days ago now, that I still haven't come up with an answer for.
Yeah, and we can start with that because that's we'll plant that. But 402-464-5685. And don't Google.
No.
Don't Google it.
Just don't.
Like if you know it, cool. If you don't know it, cool. But if you Google it, don't be the person that jumps on the text line and answers the question. Don't do that. Like we don't want to do that. Like no. That's let's do this with honor.
Right.
If we could, please. But you can follow on the video streams, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter Live, and Facebook, and then Allo channel 951 to go through. Austin and I know Jay today. He's celebrating some goodness in his life, and Austin and I decided we were going to have some fun. Elena from Upside Bar Lounge will come in at 4:30. She's bringing. They specialize in margaritas, different types of margaritas. So, she goes, "You got room for me, so we can get folks to come and watch UFC." Amanda Nunes tomorrow night is the main event. Charles Oliveira is also fighting. Oliveira is one of my favorite fighters to watch. Electric, and you never know what color his hair is going to be when he makes his walk. And he's got tough one tomorrow. But it's a really good card. And then my in-law, Kyle the Monster Nelson, is also fighting on this card. They're in Vancouver, Canada. But Kyle said he had a good camp. He looks great. He looked great this morning at weigh-in. Saw some pictures. And again, just to know what that weight loss, what today was for these athletes. They're about to go live in an hour for their ceremonial weigh-in that they do in the actual venue of the fights. So they'll do that around 5 our time. You can catch that online if you want to do that. But listen, if you want a place to watch UFC for free, they don't charge a cover charge. They just say, look, come on. Get here in time to get a seat because it'll be busy. And they sell really good drinks. Before we get into the fun and the games, Austin, if you would please let them know about the Mercado.
Certified Piedmontese, every type of meat, every type of cut. I'm not taking any guff for grilling today.
No.
I'm not doing it.
No.
Because I get my stuff from the Mercado. I don't know what I'm going to get next, but I know it's going to be good, and I'm looking forward to it because the weather should be nice enough.
Yeah.
Do the same.
I don't know. I don't know. Becky's at Mount Rushmore.
Oh,
she's at Mount Rushmore, and I was just literally thinking. And I had an interesting day running around Lincoln, and then dealing with some athletes and some business clients and some families.
Do you ever have a non-interesting day? Because I feel like from this side of things, you're living an interesting life.
Let me be clear and say, I love the universe and how it engages me. I am grateful for the good, the bad, the high, the low, the in between, the friction and the ease. I'm old enough that I've reached peace, and beyond ranting and venting, I don't carry much luggage these days. I put things down. I stay busy.
That I know.
Yeah, and being busy keeps me out of trouble and out of anger spaces and I spent some time down at the new location.
How's it looking
today? Oh,
so good.
It's so good.
Yes.
Here's the thing. It's kind of like going through a labor that you watch to see if there's any difference, and there can't be until there is.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
But it doesn't stop you from watching, right? And I walk in there once, twice a week just to be in the room, because I want to remember the process. Like when people say trust the process, I want to be in the process. Like I like to go one step beyond that.
Are you our Daryl Morey?
Yes.
Okay.
100%. 100%. Just to go in and stand there. And I like the workers. Sometimes you have some of the same workers there. But some are familiar with me because I come in there enough just to literally, I walk up to them, stop them from working, offer them a handshake and say, thank you for doing this. Like, I know you're being paid for it, but thank you. Thank you. Because when somebody labors for you, it's a small thing. I don't want people to go up there and we rewiring everything for our safety. You're changing the ventilation system. You're changing the insulation so it's warm and comfy. You're making sure that the lines, the water lines run as they should. The electricity won't short because, I don't know, a radio station requires a lot of juice and a lot of working parts. But to see them in their working, and their days when they're having good days where things are going well, and then there are days when not, and there's usually 3 or 4 different sets of contractors, because you could have the electricians, the plumbers, the vac people. You literally, there's different groups, and they're all working independent of each other, but being respectful of each other
in the same space.
In the same space, for all the time. So I had to. I just want to say thank you to them. Right? That man, this is awesome. That you're and I did this when they were building the house here in Lincoln. When we were, I was still in DC, and Becky was in Houston, and we'd meet here to go over and you'd see the house transform itself, and you just went, oh, and it's like, as many times we've done it, it never looks like you think it's going to look when you get to it, but it also always looks better. Right? It's like, oh, they're never going to finish on time. There's no way they're going to finish on time. Oh, they are early. Look at this. But Lincoln has some exceptional businesses, and we have some great partners. And over the course of the next 2 months, we're really going to feature the people, especially folks from Blake Builders, folks who are helping us along on this path. Now, we've wavered because I wanted it ready August 1st, right? And they're like, for all the permits and not happening.
Those bureaucratic wheels don't always spin that well, unfortunately.
Well, but shout out to Lincoln for having people who are willing to work with us and for us.
Thank you, Lincoln. Good job.
Yeah, the historical society, because it's the LAS building. You got to go through the respectful historical folks, and then the Lincoln downtown folks about what they want it to be, and you've got to go through a whole lot of boxes to be checked to go through. Hey, does this match what else is coming to Lincoln downtown? Does this fit? Does it work along? Can we highlight it? Do we need to hide it? Exactly what it is. But all through all of that, we are on time. We're actually because I wanted to be ready. I wanted to be in there by opening day for Huskers football. Then it became, okay, well, it's going to be a push to be open in time for Colorado, like the first home game. Like I need for this to be open and running
Colorado's
and in
on the
full.
road.
Well, but I mean the first home game.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm like, okay, September 1st, like just. And they're like, no, more like September 10th.
Ooh.
And I'm like, no. And then it was, okay, September 8th. Okay. Then last week said August 24th. And I was like,
now you're talking.
Oh, like that's the home run move. Like, so today's calendar says August 25th that we should be in there fully. And that's furniture, equipment, coffee cafe up. I'm working on my own menu of drinks, things that I want: coffee, smoothies, lattes, teas, the full shebang, working with the vendors who will come and make and sell fresh food there each day, different vendor every day, working on trying to get permits for food trucks to park out front or in the alley and then let folks do that. They're cutting a door that will lead from the patio and the street into the coffee cafe.
Good.
So there'll be a door for you to come into the station in the front. There'll be a back door for the staff, and then there'll be a side door for customers to come in as well. So if you just want coffee, you can go in the back. You never have to see us or engage us.
But that'd be rude. So do come.
Yeah,
say hi.
I mean,
like we're there. Say hi, please.
Like we kind of know who the 30 listeners are that are going to come every day. Like they're just going to be there doing whatever they do.
We will charge you rent. So if you don't want that, maybe.
Most of them are family now anyway.
Fair
so
enough.
Like I don't mind. So it's gonna be. I'm excited and looking forward to it. I'm going to set the tone for the rest of the show with this, and Elena should be here around 4:30. So hopefully she's walking in the door. But you have time. Here's the trivia question that got it all started. Who is the first quarterback, wide receiver, and tight end to have 1,000 yards? So the tight end and the receiver had 1,000 yards in the same year. Now, here's the thing that helps you in the process. None of not the quarterback, not the receiver, not the tight end, none of them are in the Football Hall of Fame. So the first quarterback, receiver, tight end, where the tight end and the receiver had 1,000 yards. No, it's not 1,000 yards. It's 10 touchdowns in the season.
10 touchdowns. Okay.
So the receiver and the tight end had 10 TDs in the same season.
Who was the quarterback that threw it
to him? Who was the quarterback that threw it to him? And then who was the receiver and who was the tight end? None of them were Hall of Famers. So if you're thinking Stabler, Casper, Branch, or Biletnikoff, wrong. If you're thinking Fouts and Winslow and Chandler or Jefferson or Joyner, no. If you're thinking Sonny Jurgensen and Jerry Smith and Charlie Taylor or Bobby Mitchell, no. None of them are in the Hall of Fame. We have passes for the Dogs game. If you get them, you tell me, and we will have them for you. We'll throw it to break. We'll come back. Elena will come in from Upside and try to convince you to come down to Upside Bar to watch the UFC this weekend. Old school. Right back.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now they've raised wages again and they're hiring for production operators at $24.11 per hour, which grows to $28.27 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $32.76 per hour with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits. Plus, medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates, with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or to apply, go to continental-jobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
The sweet relief air conditioning after a hot day in the summer sun. For only $2.88 a day, LES helps power life's special moments and your comfort. Learn more at les.com/value.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Need service on your home air conditioner? No matter what brand you have, just call Bryant, 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
A lot of businesses say that they're family focused. When tough situations in life arise, employees like family, as they do with retiring Class A and B CDL drivers, a shop tech, and diesel mechanic. If you're looking for a career with a company that goes above and beyond to value you and your family, apply today at jamesenterpriseinc.com or call 402-432-6740.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring. I wasn't sure what I was getting into.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out of Starter Heyman with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful.
I absolutely love my ring. I comments all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
Yeah, it was great.
We're definitely coming back.
Sauter Heyman Jewelers, Lincoln and Grand Island. SauterHeyman.com.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road. Brown Shoe Fit has all types of shoes for you to excel this summer. Check out their new Keen and Tiva brand sandals for hiking and Olukai sandals for sitting by the pool. Plus, they're stocked up on Hey Dukes to catch you up on the latest shoe fashion. They also have shoes and brands like Brooks, Hoka, Merrell, On, and many more. Browns has the local professionals to get the proper fit, aided by their high-tech foot scanner by Atrex. Stop by Brown Shoe Fit today, just south of 66th and Q in Lincoln.
Hey, moms and dads, bring the whole crew to a Salt Dogs baseball game and unleash the fun. Visit Haymarket Park all summer for fireworks Fridays, souvenir Saturdays, Sunday family fun days, and more. With 50 home games, even weekdays can be unforgettable. Planning an event? Make it a home run with group discounts. When you need an outing the whole family enjoy, unleash the fun with the Salt Dogs. Call 402-474-2255 or visit saltdogs.com for tickets.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Brown Shoe Fit has all types of shoes for you to excel this summer. Check out their new Keen and Tiva brand sandals for hiking and Olukai sandals for sitting by the pool. Plus, they're stocked up on Hey Dude to catch up on the latest shoe fashion. They also have shoes and brands like Brooks, Hoka, Merrell, On, and many more. Browns has the local professionals to get the proper fit, aided by their high-tech foot scanner by Atrex. Stop by Brown Shoe Fit today, just south of 66th and Q in Lincoln.
Old School with DP and J.
How many do you think Bud has left in it?
Bud's the only one that knows, but I would imagine that Bud is at the one. He's trying to be the best fighter in the world. Period. Like until somebody's going to take that from him, and I'm not sure that anybody can. I don't know if Spence can. Spence would love to be that person, but Bud Crawford has denied people forever.
93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now back to On the Block with Strick and Austin on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Old School, and I think business is about to pick up. If you're on the stream, you're in good position. You're in great hands, and if you are not, jump on the stream. Austin's a good-looking guy, but the room got better looking just now, and It got more flavorful too, because they brought goodies, and we love it when they bring goodies. So DP, Austin Orman, Jay Foreman's out today, but that's okay. We're making a plan for you. Tomorrow, UFC 289, and it's a good one. It's a good one. When the GOAT is fighting, it's a good night, and you need a place in Lincoln to go and enjoy UFC 289. That place is Upside Bar and Lounge. And now joining us, we see her, like we think she loves us, but we only see her on pay-per-view Fridays. Yeah. But I will accept that from you. I would accept it from you because this is the first pay-per-view Friday that I've not been at the event. So, it's been a while that we've been in the same room. Elena, how are you, sweetheart? How you doing?
I'm good. It has been a while.
Yeah, just I've been at the event, and then you always text it. Okay, pay-per-view. And I'm like, oh yeah, we need to be there. You brought company today. Please introduce.
This is Hannah. She's done this a few times with me, and it's nice to have a.
Let's get her close to that microphone.
Yeah.
Say hi to everybody, please.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
It's good to see you both. It's great to see you both.
Likewise.
So through the thing that is Upside Bar, and what I love is that you have long game. Like you've just anchored yourself in this thing and said, okay, we're going to start it and we're going to work it out and we'll adjust and adapt. And you found your own niche. It's so cool to watch what's going on at the bar. So you got to be proud of yourself.
I really am. It's kind of hard for me to take compliments, but I've actually learned over the last year or so that, I did kind of kick some butt.
Right?
I got this. I mean, I've had a lot of help of other people and great bartenders, and I couldn't do it without them, but I love it.
It's been quite the journey. Going and go, okay, I hope she just stays with it. Just stay with it. That business is my business. So I know when you get your hands full and your work cut out for you, but you've done your thing. So bravo to that. What else happens at Upside throughout the course of the week?
Hannah, you go.
So I'll start with Tuesdays. I work most Tuesdays. They're a lot of fun. We have music bingo on Tuesday nights at 7. It's always a big hit. We got burger deals. A lot of people will get that, and the margaritas are a huge hit on Tuesday nights too. The DJ for it always will hit you with some fun facts on the music as well.
All right.
I think we have June 20th. We have a Taylor Swift themed music bingo. So a lot of people are super excited about that too.
You're going to have a bunch of bearded dudes showing up.
I know.
You just said that on the ticket. All the bearded dudes are going to just show up and be hanging out at Upside. That's going to be hilarious. Will there be Taylor Swift karaoke? Are you willing to go that far?
Well, so everybody can sing along. On music bingo, nobody actually gets up and sings. They just play clips.
Yeah.
But there's definitely some singing going on
in
the bar. There's not by a mic.
Is that usually connected to the amount of booze consumed, or
there might be a correlation, later in the night, farther along we go.
We know who everybody go. Okay, yeah, that's a singer. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. So Burger Night, what's the special on Burger Night? So what do you charge? What's the usual deal? Because I know our listeners, if you tell them they can get a really good hamburger for less than $12, they're coming.
Oh, well, yeah. If our regular price isn't that high, so it's $1.50 off, which doesn't seem like a lot, but ours is priced very low, anyways. And yeah, we got some good ones. The jalapeno cream cheese one is by far the biggest seller,
biggest hit.
Austin, does that resonate with you?
I'm a wimp. Kenny and I had this conversation. Jalapenos aren't always my lane. I'd give it a try.
Yeah, you are afraid of jalapenos. What's that about?
I'm a gringo. I got gringo taste buds.
I was going to use some other words for that, but I'm glad you went there, bro.
I know myself. I know what I am.
I'm glad you went there. The margarita feature. So explain to me how you came up with the concept and then how you've expanded it, because there are different margaritas now, and I'm all for it. So,
I was actually talking to my boss at End Zone about, our Mondays and his taco night and his margarita flavors and all that. And we just kind of got talking, and I don't know if he said it or I said it or whatever, but let's I'm gonna do a margarita club and a taco club, and it's been a huge hit. It kind of started like a plethora of clubs that we're now building, and I'm actually even gonna have an Upside app where you can have all your clubs on there.
So it will tell you when there's a special, when there's drink specials, flavor specials. How many flavors of margaritas are there currently?
10.
10. Let's go through them. Let's go through.
Oh goodness.
Go through them.
Yeah.
Oh, I could probably name quite a few.
I bet
off
you
we got
could.
10 fingers. Got to count them all down.
I'll help you. Go. You start, and then I'll fill in. We're not going to get them in the right number order, though.
Well, we'll try.
Okay.
So one of our biggest hits is probably the Maui Wowie. That's like a blue raspberry,
Like a blue Hawaiian, kind of flavor.
Yep. That one's super sweet. So if you like super sweet drinks, that's the way to go. We have a sweet tart. That's like a strawberry lemonade. That's another really big hit. My favorite is the purple people eater.
Which we brought.
Yeah, we brought that one.
Yeah.
On the day Jay's gone, the Vikings won.
Yeah. Jay's he's gonna be sad he missed that one.
I know it's a little like when people see grape, a lot of times I feel like people just shy away from that. But
When I think grape, I think cough syrup.
right, exactly. But the grape I think is so good. I love it.
See, I'm a person of color. I think Kool-Aid.
I love grape. I love
Like
grape.
I think it's like immediately I went, yep, that's the purple Kool-Aid with liquor. Thank you very much.
With liquor.
Right. Like,
fantastic.
right. All right. So we're gonna pull that. Okay, Austin, here we go. We're gonna try this. And you tell me what, and cool glasses, by the way.
Yeah, these are sick.
Okay, we can do that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a winner.
Pretty good, right?
That's a winner.
Yep.
That's a winner. That's trouble.
Dangerous.
That's trouble. That's trouble for everybody.
All of them are they're that good.
Wow. Like, okay, that's we would end up. I'm trying to think of the proper way, but almost fruit punch.
Okay.
And grape Kool-Aid
Yeah.
and alcohol goodness.
Mhm.
So yeah. Okay, that's a win.
In his head, DP is already in Taylor Swift karaoke night singing "I Know You Were Trouble" when he walked in. When he sees the purple people eater.
Hey,
margarita.
if that ever comes true, there's 10 of these empty glasses on the table in front of me, and no hat, no glasses. I'm just full in. What's the second one? What's this one?
What's the orange one called?
It's called the main squeeze.
Yes. There we go.
Which okay, I think we've we can check into that one. Come on, this is cheating.
You don't really taste the.
No,
so
this is
dangerous.
cheating.
And it's well.
This one's
tequila,
almost
too.
more dangerous. Yeah.
He like there you go.
Again, like I got more of the alcohol kick with the purple one.
Mhm.
This reminds me a little bit of
This is frat row.
I was gonna say like
Sure,
jungle
sure.
juice.
This is frat row. Every frat bro right now is licking his screen. This is frat row in a big tub with fruit in it, and everybody's just
Never been to one of those ever.
stop it. Please tell me you're kidding.
I was being sarcastic.
I was gonna say,
what?
I would imagine Elena the queen of frat row. Like,
I mean, I had some fun in college. It's been a few years. I can't remember that far back.
this is my surprise face that you had a good time in college. That's not really it. What's the big deal? So UFC 289. What time doors open? What time should folks get there?
I mean, we open at 1.
Okay.
But I mean, you can definitely come then.
Right.
So 7 is the prelims start at 7,
Mhm.
and it just depends. Like it's summertime, we may not fill up till 8 or 9, or we could fill up at 6:30. Like it's so unpredictable. So we're staffed for basically full on after 5 o'clock, just ready to go whenever people get there. We don't reserve tables, but we don't charge a cover. So yeah.
Get there early.
Yep.
Be human about it, because if you get there at 8 o'clock and it's full, don't be a jerk because you could have got there at 7.
Right.
We are pretty nice. We'll find ways. We'll either connect people with people that don't have a full table, or we'll pull out folding tables and some chairs and stuff. So we try to make everybody feel pretty comfortable.
See, that's home. It's home away from home. How many TVs are in the room?
A lot.
7, I think. Jess said 11 one time or something, I think, when she was on the radio. And I counted. I was like, I think it's 7 or 8. But it's
think
such
it
a
is
great
7 or
area
8,
that no matter where
It's
you're
so
sitting,
open. There's
you
not a
can-
bad seat if
there's-
you're
no.
if you're coming to watch an event.
You can see it on multiple TVs. Like if you're talking to this friend, you're going to see it here.
Hmm.
And this friend, you're going to see it there.
All angles,
So
yeah.
it's
Eh,
everywhere.
Now, I'm assuming the bar's packed. Everybody's hanging out with you because yeah.
Well,
You deliver.
Yeah. Like for a long laundry list of reasons of why they're hanging out with you.
We're a good time.
Yeah.
We know how to party.
Are your bar people watching the fight, or are they just people watching and hanging out with you?
I would say they're all there to drink and watch the fight for
Yeah.
the most part.
And socialize as well. I
Yeah.
mean, like I get to talk with people if I'm not helping behind the
Mhm.
bar, and sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, something good just happened,
Right.
But
Did
crowd
you
will let you know.
did you remember to bring gift certificates?
No, but I can if they can pick them up from me at
They
the,
can pick
at
them
the
up.
bar.
So we will do 2 trivia questions in the next segment, and we will give away those gift certificates, gift cards to Upside Bar and Lounge. You'll just have to go in and ask for Elena.
Yep. I'll have their name on it.
And I am sending the belt with you.
Oh,
So
yay.
it's there in the suitcase right
Yeah.
next to you on the floor. Take pictures.
Yes.
Be kind with it.
Oh, very. I get nervous. I'm just like I
Yeah.
handle it like a little baby.
Yeah, like-
He let me touch it yesterday, and I did 2-hand make
Yeah.
sure I didn't drop it.
Yeah, it's a piece of work. Well, I think I'm actually going to be there tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
I'm actually in town, and I don't want to be like antisocial. I'll either sit at home by myself and watch it so I can fully focus, or I can come down. And I think now margaritas are part of
You
the
can join the
plan.
club.
I think that needs to happen. Actually, what I'd like to do is to have everybody on staff become club members and give them a reason to show up more often. So
I love it. We would
we're
love
working on that as well. And then come August, when we have the new location, you guys can come down there and make drinks for us.
I know. I'm excited.
Yeah, looking forward to that. All right, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you,
These are
guys.
fantastic. Need to try to figure out how to get them down here when it's not pay-per-view week.
Doors open.
Right?
Just invite us down. We'll
Well,
get
I
down,
think
bring some
Fridays.
tables.
I think Fridays, Fun Fridays might be for you. So, but we'll talk about that on Monday.
For sure.
How about that?
Glad you liked your drink.
Ladies, thank you very much. And again, folks, Upside Bar and Lounge, get there early enough that you can get a seat, and the drinks are absolutely fantastic. Ladies, thank you.
Thank you so
have a good
much.
Friday.
We'll throw it to break. More old school coming up.
You're listening to Old School with DP and J. Download the mobile app and listen wherever you are. 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club or space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? No, forget that. How about a margarita club? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge and join the best club in town. 10 flavors of margaritas like Maui Wowie, burnt pineapple, and mango tango. Try all 10 of them and receive your own souvenir margarita glass. Make it your new Monday night tradition. $4 margaritas and $4 taco baskets. Grab the crew and head on over. Monday nights or any night. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC, and our big summer sales event is underway this month. Right now, get 0.9% interest rates. Yes, you heard right. 0.9% APR on select new Chevrolet and GMC vehicles, plus a $1,500 trade-in bonus on select Silverados and Sierras. You put all that together with some big Coppell discounts, and you have a tremendous buying experience. So stop on into the dealership or check us out online at CoppellCars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit.
Need service on your home air conditioner? Call the company Lincoln has counted on since 1952, Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. No matter what brand you have, when you need service, you want Bryant's experienced pros working for you. Friendly NATE certified technicians with the tools, training, and technology to restore your comfort quickly. No matter what brand, when you need service, just call Bryant. 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
There's a lot of realtors in Lincoln, but don't get overwhelmed by all the names.
Ben Bleicher with Professional Realtor Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate is your go-to option when buying or selling residential and commercial property. Ben's team offers unbeatable customer service and promises to make the buying and selling process as stress-free as possible. Call Ben today at 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate. No pressure, just professionalism.
Summertime is in full swing, and it's time to get to work on outdoor projects. Deck City is a great place to start as Lincoln's local source for everything decks. Deck City has everything you need to build the deck of your dreams, from treated lumber to Westbury aluminum railings and TimberTech composite decking. They offer advice from real deck professionals to give you proper guidance to make your project go smoothly. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 402-480-6671. Go online at deckcityne.com or visit their new location just north of 33rd and Cornhusker Highway. Deck City, your local deck experts.
This is Brian at Midwest Bank, and we've been proudly serving clients in the Lincoln community since 2008, and we're excited to open a second location in January 2024 at 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Our new branch will provide all the convenient services you're looking for in a bank, along with the friendly staff we're known for. Whether you're starting a business or expanding your business, our team is here for you. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com, member FDIC.
The best way to learn about Southeast Community College is to visit, and you can check out our spaces before you visit in person with a virtual campus tour, an opportunity to see our campuses in Beatrice, Lincoln, and Milford as you learn about our programs and areas of study. There are virtual tours of our learning centers too. We can even take you on a personalized virtual tour. Learn more on our website, southeast.edu/visit SCC. SCC, your path to possible.
Hey, moms and dads, bring the whole crew to a Salt Dogs baseball game and unleash the fun. Visit Haymarket Park all summer for Fireworks Fridays, Souvenir Saturdays, Sunday Family Fun Days, and more. With 50 home games, even weekdays can be unforgettable. Planning an event? Make it a home run with group discounts. When you need an outing the whole family will enjoy, unleash the fun with the Salt Dogs. Call 402-474-2255 or visit saltdogs.com for tickets.
Whether you're looking for a new place to call home or trying to sell your current home, you want to make it as easy as possible. So why not use a realtor that works harder so you don't have to? The Carpe Diem team at Nebraska Realty is your go-to realty team for all your residential and commercial needs. They pride themselves on working hard and making your life as easy as possible while educating you every step of the way. Contact the Carpe Diem team to seize your moment, whether it be buying, selling, building, investing, or even commercial real estate. Give them a call today at 402-429-8121.
Old School with DP and J.
How many do you think Bud has left in it?
Bud's the only one that knows, but I would imagine that Bud is at the one. He's trying to be the best fighter in the world. Period. Like until somebody's going to have to take that from him, and I'm not sure that anybody can. I don't know if Spence can. Spence would love to be that person, but Bud Crawford has denied people forever.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Back to Old School with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Final segment of hour one. We thank you for hanging out with us on a Friday. DP, Austin. Trivia. So we'll do it. The first two people who answered this trivia question, you can do so on the text line. 402-464-5685. And the question is as follows. The first running back with a playoff game. This is playoff game. 100 yards rushing, 50 receiving yards, 180 yards from scrimmage. The first to ever do it. Who was it?
Whoever it was had a good game. That's a line.
Very good game. Very, very good game. Very good game. So you can text that in. It is not Roger Craig. I thought it was very interesting that some of the stuff that we were going through. And the other trivia question, you've already answered.
You get one guess.
You get one guess. It is not Alon Green. It is not Priest Holmes.
Priest Holmes, a little underrated. Jamal Charles, big time historically underrated.
Priest Holmes is not even on the list of players who have done it. Neither was Amon Green. I can tell you some other names of players who did it after this player. LaDainian Tomlinson did it. Robert Smith from the Vikings did it. Curtis Martin did it with the Jets. Thurman Thomas did it twice. And then there were others. Who is... See, this is the thing. Now you got a new texter with no. I don't know your name. 98. Like, you have to text in your name. We don't know. It was not Eric Dickerson. It was not Emmitt Smith. Yeah, didn't check in your name. Like, we need a name.
Again, if you want to win stuff, we have to know who to give the stuff to.
Well, because we know that most of our listeners have a second cell phone that they text from.
True.
Like we're smart enough to know it was not Frank Gore.
I think we got a name.
Jeff Weiss, you are correct. Pecan Pie, you were right. Jeff Weiss is right. So we need one more. The first running back to have 100 yards rushing, 50 yards receiving, and 180 yards total plus from scrimmage. Hey, Cullen J. No, it was not Bo Jackson. It was not Bo Jackson.
Did Bo make the playoffs with the Raiders?
I believe they did make one. Also from the text line, and again, we haven't. I believe that's Hayden. It says, "Do you know if Nebraska has offered C.J. Wilcher's brother?" Yes, they did offer. Several other teams have offered as well.
Visited St. John's yesterday.
Yeah.
They have a new coach you might have heard of before.
Yeah. It was not Adrian Peterson. It was not Barry Sanders.
It appears Bo did not make the playoffs.
Never made the playoffs.
Not
I thought
the
the 1 year, but again, the second year was the year he got injured. So yeah, that actually makes sense. So we'll take one more. We'll go to break here, and then you can complete that. Was not Matt Forte. Was not Bo. So we'll need one more correct answer, and then we'll come back to old school, more trivia. 5 o'clock hour. We'll have some fun. It was not Roger Craig.
Watch Old School live on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Old School with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
The best way to learn about Southeast Community College is to visit. And you can check out our spaces before you visit in person with a virtual campus tour. An opportunity to see our campuses in Beatrice, Lincoln, and Milford as you learn about our programs and areas of study. There are virtual tours of our learning centers too. We can even take you on a personalized virtual tour. Learn more on our website, southeast.edu/visit SCC. SCC, your path to possible.
Whether you're looking for a new place to call home or trying to sell your current home, you want to make it as easy as possible. So why not use a realtor that works harder so you don't have to? The Carpe Diem team at Nebraska Realty is your go-to realty team for all your residential and commercial needs. They pride themselves on working hard and making your life as easy as possible while educating you every step of the way. Contact the Carpe Diem team to seize your moment, whether it be buying, selling, building, investing, or even commercial real estate. Give them a call today at 402-429-8121.
The Butchery by Venue is Lincoln's premier specialty grocers. Take the quality of Venue home with you with our hand-cut steaks, handcrafted burgers, and locally sourced offerings. Browse our wide selection of specialty products designed to enhance your dining experiences with cheeses, spices, sauces, and more. We also have an exclusive collection of liquors, whiskeys, and bourbons at prices you're sure to love. Stop in to the Butchery by Venue today, located in our Venue at Home storefront at 70th and Pioneers, just 2 doors down from Venue Restaurant and Lounge.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club, or space club, and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? No, forget that. How about a margarita club? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge and join the best club in town.
10 flavors of margarita like Maui Wowie, Burnt Pineapple, and Mango Tango. Try all 10 of them and receive your own souvenir margarita glass. Make it your new Monday night tradition. $4 margaritas and $4 taco basket. Grab the crew and head on over Monday nights or any night. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
The best way to learn about Southeast Community College is to visit. And you can check out our spaces before you visit in person with a virtual campus tour. An opportunity to see our campuses in Beatrice, Lincoln, and Milford as you learn about our programs and areas of study. There are virtual tours of our learning centers too. We can even take you on a personalized virtual tour. Learn more on our website, southeast.edu/visit SCC. SCC, your path to possible.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now they've raised wages again and they're hiring for production operators at $24.11 per hour, which grows to $28.27 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $32.76 per hour with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or to apply, go to continental-jobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Brown Shoe Fit has all types of shoes for you to excel this summer. Check out their new Keen and Tiva brand sandals for hiking and Olukai sandals for sitting by the pool. Plus, they're stocked up on Hey Dudes to catch you up on the latest shoe fashion. They also have shoes in brands like Brooks, Hoka, Merrell, On, and many more. Browns has the local professionals to get the proper fit, aided by their high-tech foot scanner by Aetrex. Stop by Brown Shoe Fit today, just south of 66th and Q in Lincoln. Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies for most of the day today, but we'll see a slight chance of storms moving later in the day. We'll see an afternoon high of around 90. Tonight, showers and storms are likely. We'll see a low around 66. And tomorrow, more showers and storms forecast throughout the day and a high of around 86. Meteorologist Kyle Cutter from 92.7 The Ticket, ticketfm.com.
Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. This is Old School, sponsored by the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese. Broadcasting veteran Derek Pearson.
When you find something that moves them, that makes them smile, celebrate it. That's your task. That's your superpower.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer Jay Foreman.
Rifles a pass. It was tipped. It's picked off by Foreman. He's at the 15, 10, 5. He'll score!
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hour number 2 on a Friday. Thank you for hanging out again. We thank Elena and Helena coming in from Upside Barn Lounge. And again, if you look for a place to watch UFC 289, head down to Upside Barn Lounge tomorrow. No cover charge. 0 cover charge. Amazing drinks. We can now both vouch for the fact that they will have amazing drinks on the bar for you. So to do that, we asked a trivia question. I'll get back to that trivia. We have one winner. We're looking for another. 402-464-5685. Starter Heyman text line. Again, if you're following the show, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, live, you can see what's going on. Allo channel 951. If you want. If you would, Austin Orman, please let them know about the Mercado.
My pleasure. 84th and Havelock here in Lincoln, certified Piedmontese. Every type of meat, every type of cut, pre-prepared meals I keep singing the praises of. And DP, I did the recon with the wife. I think we got some dates picked out. So starting to look forward to it.
We want to thank the folks from Allo for providing the Allo VIP line. We appreciate this wonderful news, wonderful partnership. This is, in fact, a Nebraska company, and they understand the importance of exceptional service with a local heart, buffer-free online experience with peace of mind and doing business with a local company. Allo has been creating, connecting, and serving this community for over 20 years. Allo, the power of fiber, and take your internet, TV, and phone to the next level with Allo Fiber. The trivia question, we had one person get it right, but we had two, but we could only give credit to one because they had multiple guesses. This is a one guess deal. Like this is a one guess deal. It is not. I tell you who it's not. So we asked the question. The question was the first running back in NFL history to have 100 yards rushing, 50 yards receiving, 180 yards from scrimmage in a playoff game, in the same playoff game. And some of the people who did it after this person, LaDainian Tomlinson, Robert Smith, Curtis Martin, Thurman Thomas, Merrill Hodge is on that list.
Really?
Yeah. Marcus Allen is on that list.
Okay.
And you have run through the gamut. Tom Rathman, somebody said, nope. Christian McCaffrey, nope. Danny Woodhead, nope. Walter Payton, nope. It's 100. It's not Roger Craig. It is not Walter Payton. And Tipple's number one fan says, good afternoon. Good afternoon. We appreciate that. Pecan Pie, because you're better than multiple guesses. It's not Emmitt Smith. It is not Emmitt Smith. So somebody will get to it. So we have Jeff. We give Jeff.
Yes.
All he has to do is go to Upside Bar and ask for Elena, Elena, and she will take care of you. It is not Jerome Bettis, not the bus. Beep, beep. It is not the bus. The wheels on the bus went round and round, but never for 180 from scrimmage, 100 on the ground, and 50 in the air. It is not Gale Sayers. It is not. Third guessing, and still wrong. It is not Terrell Davis.
1, 2, 3 strikes.
Yeah, you're out of it. You're
at the
done.
old trivia game.
You're done. It's just there. There. So the question, and again, I'll repeat the question. Who was the first NFL running back in NFL history in the same playoff game, 100 yards rushing, 50 receiving yards, and 180 from scrimmage? The first. It was not Dion.
Is there
Tomlinson was 7th. Falk, it was not even Marshall Falk.
Did you hear the stats I gave out on Marshall Falk on the block yesterday?
He was a cheat code.
It's insane. I knew he was good. I knew he had a lot of yards. I didn't realize he was the leading receiver for running backs in NFL history. 6,800 yards.
Not Billy Ray Barnes, not Paul Hornick, not the Golden Boy. It was not, in fact, it was not Amon Green. It was not Roger Craig. I gave you the decade. I literally said it was prior to Marcus Allen. Marcus Allen was the second. The first is who I'm looking for. The first. Marcus Allen was the second. It was not Barry Sanders. It was not Franco Harris. Good guess, though. I like that guess. It was
Franco?
not Barry Sanders. Yeah, I like the Franco guess. It was not Eric Dickerson. It was not Orenthal James Simpson. Yeah. Okay. And in the great spirit, not Larry Zonka.
Come on, you're going to spell Larry Zonka's name like that.
Yeah, give that man his C. It was not Bo Jackson. Give that man his C. He deserves a C. He's in the Hall of Fame. He deserves it. Come on. It was not Jim Brown. Great guess.
My guess.
Great guess.
It was wrong.
Great guess. It was not Okoye. It was not Earl Campbell. It was not John Riggins. 3 exceptional. It was not Tony Dorsett. This is what I'm talking. I know y'all are smart. These are great guesses. These are great guesses.
Are they great if they're wrong?
Yeah, because at least these are intelligent guesses.
Sure.
Right? All top-level players, playoff-level running backs who caught the ball well out of the backfield, ran the ball well. it was not Herschel Walker. That's another great guess. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at the guess. It was not Frank Gore.
If I give him the hometown, will it give it away?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, 100%.
100%. And I'm gonna have to pull it was not Mike Rozier. That's a great guess too. Yeah, this is why it's and we Texas says whoever said that. It was not Gale. It was not Robert Smith. It was not Billy Sims. Another great guess. They've all said everybody except for the dude who I will give a hint. It was not Corey Dillon.
That's your hint. It's not Corey Dillon.
There you are. 1698. What is your name? We need a name. We need your name. 1698 got in first.
Oh, someone was just late.
And you're just late. Yeah, you're just late. The correct answer on December 26, 1976, against the Los Angeles Rams in a 24-13 win, 20 touches, 199 yards from the line of scrimmage, 15 of 18 on the ground, averaging 7.9 yards a carry, 1 touchdown, 5 receptions, 81 yards, 16 yards a catch for the one and only Chuck Foreman. The first to do that.
Putting in that work.
That work. So we have, and we're not done with the trivia. And again, remember the trivia question that started all this was there was a quarterback in the NFL who was the first to throw 10 TD passes to a wide receiver and 10 TD passes to a tight end in the same season. The first to do it. And just to tell you, none of the players is in the Hall of Fame. None of the players in the Hall of Fame. So if you're going to think Stabler, Branch, Casper, Fouts, Winslow, Joyner, whoever, no. The first to do it. And if I told you that the one of the two receivers never had 10 again. As a matter of fact, he didn't have 10 the rest of his career.
Did he have 10 before?
No.
The only time he caught double-digit touchdowns.
That was it. In the greatest tight end, the first great tight end year. And to tell you, none of them, there's no honor in Google. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. So let me tell you, if I told you that the receiver, there's zero chance, right? It was not Montana, right? Like through all of this, what if I told you that Wesley Walls was the tight end?
I would tell you I need to be better educated because I never heard of Wesley Walls.
You stop it.
I'm being honest, DP. Do you appreciate honesty?
I do.
Okay, well, I'm being honest with you right now.
Wesley Walls, one of my favorite human beings who ever played pro football. Had the pleasure of driving his car many times for him. Played for the Niners, the Saints, and the Panthers.
Okay.
Was all pro 4 times and exceptional. One texter got the correct quarterback. The correct quarterback, drum roll, was with the Carolina Panthers, but it was not Kerry Collins. Steve Berline was the quarterback. Berline was the quarterback.
Okay.
And then you have to figure out the receiver. And that is who I will give vouchers to for Salt Dogs. You can pick the guy. I'll give you 4 vouchers. But you have to tell me who the receiver was that had 10 TDs that year. Berline was the quarterback. Wesley Walls was the tight end. Who was the receiver? And I'm telling you, you're going to have to dig. Because this is not one of the, it just wouldn't be one to come to mind. I will save you. It's not Musa Muhammad. It's not Steve Smith. Now, where are you going?
My question would be, Well, maybe it might give it away. I don't think it will, though, if you have to dig this deep.
No.
Who was the OC? Is it someone I would have heard of before, should know?
At the time, that OC, I don't remember who that OC was.
I'm not gonna say a year because that might.
But it wouldn't matter.
But
It was not Ray Caruth. That's a great pull, whoever that is. That is a great pull. No, it was not Ray Caruth. And I have to tell you my Ray Caruth story one day. I haven't told you any of my Ray Caruth stories. Yeah. It was not Adam. It was not Ray Caruth.
Okay.
So it wasn't Muhammad. It was not Steve Smith. It was not Ray Caruth.
The offensive coordinator, Gil Haskell.
Yeah, and Haskell. Oh, good heavens! It was not Willie Green. You're a Panthers fan. If you pulled Willie Green was from the expansion team. It was not Donald. It was not Donald Hayes.
So give us our vouchers.
Yeah,
You
calm
need yours
down,
over.
Casanova. It was not Donald Hayes. It was not Isaac Bird.
Would this be a guy that you would have picked up late in the fantasy rounds or never thought to pick up?
If you picked up this dude, whoever picked him won their fantasy football, because it was not Isaac Bird. You couldn't. Mark Carrier is a great pull. That is a great Panther pull. So Willie Green and Mark Carrier were the first starting receivers in Panther history.
Really?
Yeah, they were. Yeah, Mark Carrier and Willie Green were the first, but it was not Mark Carrier. This guy he may be better known for playing for another team, but Yahtzee, there you are. There you go. What's your name? Who are you? It's Patrick Jeffers, who probably is better known for playing for the Broncos.
Oh.
But even for the Broncos, he had 14 career TDs, 10 in the same year, 10 in that year. Rocket Ismail, what a great Panthers pull. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. Yeah, the depth of it. See, this is I love that. That's an amazing, right? That's a great get. That really is. So yeah, through the trivia, Austin, right? You see that how it works.
Yeah.
So we're going to put some more vouchers on the line because I'm going to go through this thing several different ways, right?
Here's a trivia question for you. The team that had that happen, who were the two other quarterbacks on the roster?
The team, for the Panthers that year?
Yep.
Collins was gone in 99. No, he was still there.
This team would have been 99. Yep.
99.
Yep.
Carey was gone.
He was gone.
Carey's with the
that.
Giants. Delhomme was the backup, and they had he was terrible. Steve Walsh.
Steve is correct.
Steve. Why did I think it was Steve Walsh?
You too can get this.
Steve Bono. Oh,
yep.
Good Lord. Good Lord. That was a nightmarish year. That
And
was
Jeff
terrible.
Lewis.
Yeah, Jeff Lewis. That's who I was thinking of as the runner. And Andrew Shepty. That was a tough year.
They won 8-8.
Yeah, come by the studio and you can pick up the vouchers. You tell me how many you need, and to do that. Now, there's several things in place. So you ready for this?
Lay it on us, DP.
So I went into a deep dive because UCLA and USC are now business partners with the Nebraska Huskers, right? And that's a fair description, right?
Mm-hmm.
That they are. They're partners. So it's either Nebraska or USC. You ready for this, Austin?
Let's do it.
Okay. Conference championships. Who has more, USC or Nebraska?
Nebraska.
One has 46, one has 37. One is second, one is fifth, all time.
Not changing my guess.
Nebraska with 46. USC has 37.
Nebraska's last one was 99, which is wild to think about.
That's a problem. One has 912 total wins. One has 867. One is 8th all time. One is 11th.
I want to say Nebraska's cracked 900.
Nebraska has 912. USC has 867. One has 54 bowl games, which is 6th all time. One has 53 and is 9th all time. Which is which?
USC has more.
USC has 54. They are 6th. 84 consensus All-Americans versus 54 consensus All-Americans.
We just did this, last week, 2 weeks ago?
See if you remember.
Nebraska has 54. USC has 84.
One has 524 NFL draft picks. One has 368.
Give me USC in the 500s.
That's number 2 all time. 85 first. Yeah.
Who's I'm trying to think number 1.
Alabama.
Okay, that's gonna be my guess.
Alabama. 85 first round draft picks versus 34 first round draft picks.
USC in the lead.
803 weeks in the AP poll versus 730 weeks in the AP poll.
Nebraska with more.
No, USC with more. Weeks at number 1. 91 weeks versus 70 weeks. Tricky.
Give me the Skurs.
USC with
Dang.
91.
Where
Okay.
does that rank all time?
91 ranks. They don't have a ranking.
Top
It's
10.
fifth. It's fifth.
Yeah.
It's 5th all time. The 85 first round picks is 2nd. Of course. Yeah. you
Bama
figure
number
out
1
that.
again, I assume.
Nebraska's 19th in first round picks, which saddens me a little, right?
Yeah.
They're 8th in weeks on the AP poll, 7th in weeks at number 1. 11th. There are 10 programs that have had more NFL drafts than Nebraska, draft picks than Nebraska. So as you start to measure USC, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you ready?
Keep it going.
Them other boys from Los Angeles. The other boys. Consensus All-Americans, who has more, Nebraska or UCLA?
Or ought to be Nebraska.
Nebraska is 9th. UCLA is 12th.
Yeah.
They are 12th.
GBR.
Bowl game records. Nebraska is 26 and 27. Are they better than UCLA?
By total wins or win percentage?
Either. Same.
In
Same.
that case, probably better.
No.
Really worse.
No, UCLA is way worse.
Oh, in postseason?
They're 16 and 20.
Okay. Yeah. I was right.
They're 16 and 20. Like here's what popped off at me as we watch this. UCLA is not nearly as good as USC. Like I thought they would be in the neighborhood. They're not.
No.
They're not. I thought, wow. I was wrong.
USC had multiple eras of football. UCLA did it in basketball, but you'd think they'd be able to double dip both schools.
Super
really haven't.
dominant, right?
Yeah.
Super dominant. Nope. Nope. Not it. Okay, so I'm going to get into your baseball trivia IQ.
Oh boy. Okay.
All right. Batting streaks. Hitting streaks consecutive. There's the streak. And then what's next? Who was next? Who leads the National League in games consecutive hits? DiMaggio in the AL.
Yeah,
Who in the
56.
NL? And it's a trick question, actually.
So the longest streak that I remember, I'm not saying this is my answer. The longest one I remember is Dan Uggla, but he ended at like 32, I think.
The number
is
is
44.
So no, Pete Rose had 44.
Oh,
This person
okay.
had 45.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When you say trick question, you make
Because
me-
the team, you don't think of the team as a National League team.
was it Nastro? Colt 45?
No.
No.
Baltimore.
Okay, yep, before they merged. Frank Robinson?
Wee Willie Keeler. Right. I was
Okay.
stunned. I
Okay.
was stunned. I just went, wait a minute. Really? Bro, this is what we're doing? Like, I missed that one. So we're gonna go through we're gonna go through a couple more. We're gonna do this dance. I need to know this from you. And I asked you this question. Text line, I'll put this out there. And it's the first two people who get it right get vouchers. What players in the NBA had career average scoring averages over 30? Go. We'll be right back.
Watch Old School live on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Old School with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you working in the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Whether you're looking for a new place to call home or trying to sell your current home, you want to make it as easy as possible. So why not use a realtor that works harder so you don't have to? The Carpe Diem team at Nebraska Realty is your go-to realty team for all your residential and commercial needs. They pride themselves on working hard and making your life as easy as possible while educating you every step of the way. Contact the Carpe Diem team to seize your moment, whether it be buying, selling, building, investing, or even commercial real estate. Give them a call today at 402-429-8121.
The Butchery by Venue is Lincoln's premier specialty grocers. Take the quality of Venue home with you with our hand-cut steaks, handcrafted burgers, and locally sourced offerings. Browse our wide selection of specialty products designed to enhance your dining experiences with cheeses, spices, sauces, and more. We also have an exclusive collection of liquors, whiskeys, and bourbons at prices you're sure to love. Stop in to the Butchery by Venue today, located in our Venue at Home storefront at 70th and Pioneers, just 2 doors down from Venue Restaurant and Lounge.
The Nebraska Lottery presents one beautiful crazy scratch ticket and promotion. It's the $5 Living Lucky with Luke Combs scratch ticket with a $50,000 top prize. Enter non-winning Luke Combs scratch tickets for an opportunity to win a trip to Nashville, a private concert with Luke at the Ryman Auditorium, and a chance at $500,000. The Living Lucky with Luke Combs concert experience will hit you like a hurricane. Details at nelottery.com. Living Lucky with Luke Combs scratch ticket top prize odds 1 in 128,000.
Save money on energy-efficient equipment with the Elliott Sustainable Energy Program. Nearly half of the financial incentives are still available for qualifying projects. View incentives and learn more at les.com/SEP.
Whether you're looking for a new place to call home or trying to sell your current home, you want to make it as easy as possible. So why not use a realtor that works harder so you don't have to? The Carpe Diem team at Nebraska Realty is your go-to realty team for all your residential and commercial needs. They pride themselves on working hard and making your life as easy as possible while educating you every step of the way. Contact the Carpe Diem team to seize your moment, whether it be buying, selling, building, investing, or even commercial real estate. Give them a call today at 402-429-8121.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC, and our big summer sales event is underway this month. Right now, get 0.9% interest rates. Yes, you heard right. 0.9% APR on select new Chevrolet and GMC vehicles, plus a $1,500 trade-in bonus on select Silverados and Sierras. You put all that together with some big Coppell discounts, and you have a tremendous buying experience. So stop on into the dealership or check us out online at CoppellCars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit.
Back to Old School with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
See, it takes them a while to Google through. I know that it has to happen. Like, we know that after certain minutes, folks will jump on Google just to figure it out. But the correct answer, of course, is MJ and Wilt. And we have an anonymous texter who didn't give their names, so we can't provide any gifts for them because
if you don't give your name, we assume you Googled and you don't get a prize anyway.
Yeah, like, I mean, you got to help us out. But here's one for you. Ready for this one? This one, I think this one's a doozy. Who was the last running back to have more than one 2,000 yards from scrimmage season? Who was the last to do it?
I've used up a lot of guesses in studio.
Who was the last? Tell the people who you thought.
Derrick Henry, no. Emmitt Smith, no.
No.
Chris Johnson,
No.
no. LaDainian Tomlinson, no. Who else did I guess? I'm trying to remember. Those are all the guesses I remember.
And this is this is so funny because it lets me know how our memory works, right? Because we consume so much information that sometimes we miss basic things. Like, and we forget greatness. Like, this is great. You had if you have a 2,000 yard season, yards from scrimmage,
great.
Like,
Full
people
stop.
start talking about you for Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
To have two of them put you in pretty elite space.
Adrian Peterson.
Not Adrian Peterson.
Okay.
What if I told you that it's not Terrell Davis or Barry Sanders?
Eric Dickerson.
Not Eric Dickerson.
Edgerrin James.
No, not Edgerrin James.
I'm going to go back to the first one. Chuck Foreman. Did you do it? Context clues?
Yeah, that's Jay on the text line. I'll just keep answering my dad. The last to do it. What if I said, I don't even know if telling you the conference helps you. I don't know if telling you the era, the decade, I don't know if the decade helps you. But it started with a 2. How about that?
Okay.
Started with a 2.
Jamal Charles.
No. You're in the right space, though. The right sort of thinking. 2,000 yards from the line of scrimmage. And he did it twice. He was the last to do it twice. And what if I said he's not in the league now? He's not in the league. That's a better clue than I probably should have
given.
Because you got to listen to those words again. He's not in the league.
Shady?
Not in the league. It's not Shady McCoy.
Okay.
I'm gonna say a word that will give it away.
Okay.
And then it becomes the first person who gets it on the text line. And we have vouchers for you for the Salt Dogs. But so think Will Smith.
Okay.
Think Will Smith.
I can't say a text line. I'm not stealing your vouchers. I can't do it. I want to, but I can't do it.
Right. The last to do. I mean, if you rattled off all of the runners who had 2,000 yards from scrimmage, and then the list of those who've done it twice, and if I said AFC, that should help. But
Come on, text line. You're killing me.
Will Smith should be the clue that, and they're all thinking, Fresh, Prince, Bel Air, California. No, it is not Marshawn Lynch. But I like your thinking. So yeah, the way that it plays out, it's pretty interesting, right? That how it plays out. And so some of the numbers that there were in the 1980s, there were 14 players who did this. In the 1990s, there were 14. In the 2000s, there were 24. 2010s, there were 11. And then the 2020s, there's been 3 so far.
That's nuts to think about.
But the last one who did it, man, he did it twice in 3 years. That's how good this was. He did it in 3 years. Right? Okay, I'll give it a Ray Rice from the Baltimore Ravens, the slap heard around the world. Ray Rice, right? Like you can't do that. Okay, so we'll go from that one. Here we go, Austin. This is Austin doing his thing, right? Okay,
let me cook.
So it is quarterback career touchdown passes, and I'll ask you 2, and you tell me who had more.
Okay.
Kenny Stabler or Patrick Mahomes?
They're in the same neighborhood. Mahomes by a hair.
Stabler by a hair.
Stabler by a hair. Okay.
Stabler
So we'll
by
pass
a
him
hair.
this season.
Ken Stabler or Cam Newton?
Stabler.
Tie.
Dang it, DP. Dang it.
Joe Namath or Andrew Luck?
Broadway Joe.
Broadway Joe by 1. Dak
Never
Prescott or Troy Aikman? Which I love doing to Cowboys fans because just like tell me how much you're a Cowboys fan, but you don't know the answer to this one.
Dak.
One has 166, one has 165 on the very last throw of the season. Dak Prescott is 1 ahead of Troy Aikman. Joe Theismann or Roger Staubach?
Theismann or Staubach, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Theismann.
Theismann by 7. How about that for your Hall of Fame?
Okay.
Get some. Get some. How about that? Here we go. Here's a good one for you, and I'm impressed by this one. Alex Smith or Bobby Lane?
Night Train Lane or Alex Smith? I think we sleep on Alex Smith, but I also think we sleep on Night Train Lane.
It's Alex Smith. He has 199.
Okay. That's the way it was leaning.
He had 100.
Wasn't confident.
Yeah, he had 199. Wow. Terry Bradshaw or Kurt Warner?
Give me Cade Warner's dad.
Bradshaw, 212 to 207.
Okay. Good for you, Terry.
Steve Young or Ryan Fitzpatrick?
Fitzmagic.
Steve Young by 8.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's efficiency. But Fitzmagic's
Yeah.
been around a minute.
Yeah. Len Dawson or Andy Dalton?
Dalton by a hair.
Dalton or Donovan McNabb?
McNabb put up some numbers, but Dalton by a hair again.
Dalton by 13.
Oh. Little breathing room. Okay.
Drew Bledsoe or Tony Romo?
Romo.
Bledsoe.
By how many?
3.
3.
Sonny Jurgensen or Dan Fouts?
Dan Fouts is a guy I just haven't thought much about. But
You're so good.
Sonny Jurgensen.
Yeah, Sonny by 1. Vinny Testaverde or Joe Montana? I love it. I love it.
Is this another trick question, Ty?
No. Close, but no cigar.
Give me Vinny then.
Vinny by 2.
Yes.
Vinny by 2. Warren Moon or Johnny Unitas?
Johnny U.
Warren Moon by 1.
Ah.
Russell Wilson or John Elway?
Russ.
Russ by 8. Russ by 8. Fran Tarkenton or Russell Wilson?
Fran.
Fran by 34.
Yeah, Fran put up those numbers.
Matt Ryan or Eli Manning?
Matty Ice.
Matty Ice by 15. Dan Marino or Ben Roethlisberger?
Well, see, Roethlisberger tacked on a couple of those really bad years at the end. That has me worried he pushed ahead of Marino, but give me Dan Marino.
By 2.
Aha!
Aaron Rodgers or Phillip Rivers?
Rodgers.
Rodgers by 50.
50?
By
Over Phil?
By
Oh my
50,
God.
right? Like you had to know that. Like you have to go through that. It's always for me the recalibrating of Hall of Fame players from back in the day to what it is current. And we miss so much of it because we just think of people how we think about them and how we talk about them, and we miss so much of the fiber of it.
Yeah.
Running rushers.
Okay.
Yards. Just by yards. Just by yards, sir. Derrick Henry or Zeke Elliott?
Since 2016, it's Derrick Henry by a hair. Zeke would have entered the league in 15 because he led Ohio State to that 14 championship. Trying to remember when Derrick Henry. Give me Zeke by a hair.
They both came in 2016.
Oh,
Derrick
okay.
Henry
Leads then.
leads.
Yeah, Henry
Derrick
then,
Henry
yeah.
leads. Ernest Biner or Herschel Walker?
Biner.
Biner by 14 yards.
14 whole yards.
Yeah, get it
in
in.
a cloud
baby.
of dust.
Get it in, baby. Get it in. Roger Craig or Larry Zonka?
Text line, please spell Zonka correctly before I answer this.
Yeah.
Give him his respect.
Yeah. CSONKA. Zonk.
I'll go Zonk.
Craig.
Nice.
Roger Craig.
Get
by
that man in the
100
Hall of Fame.
By 100. Yeah, they're late to the game. They're late to the game. Amon Green or Willis McGahee?
I got to go with my boy.
You gotta go with your boy. You do.
Yeah.
You're right. You have to go with your boy. Don't
Not just because it's the right answer and because he's our boy.
It's your
Yeah.
boy. You got to do that. Clinton Portis or Earl Campbell?
I know a certain Commanders fan that just commented on the YouTube stream that was also texting me and called me earlier today who wants me to go with Clinton Portis. So I'll go with Clinton Portis.
It is, in fact, Clinton Portis.
you know who I'm talking about.
Yes,
You know
I
the
do.
one.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Marshawn Lynch or Thomas Jones?
Give me Thomas Jones.
In fact, it is. It is, in fact.
By how much?
500 yards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of yards. Ricky Waters or Warwick Dunn?
Rico and I just talked about work done earlier this week, but that was in college. I'll go with him in the pros, though. Give me Warwick.
Warwick by 300.
Okay.
O.J. Simpson or Corey Dillon?
Corey Dillon.
Corey Dillon by 5 yards.
5.
5.
Wow.
That is it.
The Juice made it close.
That is it. Fred Taylor or Thurman Thomas?
Thurman.
Oh, Thurman ran for 12,074. Fred ran for 11,695. We'll close this segment with this one because I think it's a little more difficult than we think. People forget how great Franco was.
Legit. Like, yeah. But you said that to throw me off. Marcus Allen.
In fact, 12 by 123 yards over the course of the career. Yeah. And then I was wrong. Let's add one more. Jim Brown or Marshall Faulk?
Marshall ended up at 12,000 some.
Mm-hmm.
Jim Brown ended up with a higher average per game, but fewer total yards.
Marshall Faulk, 12,279. Jim Brown, 12,312. 12.
Wow.
The GOAT. The GOAT. The GOAT, Jim Brown. All right, we'll close out old school when we come back.
Repeat after me. I will not touch the fuse box.
I will probably not touch the fuse box.
Sip, do you remember what happened last time?
Yeah, I remember.
What happened?
Half of the city lost power.
Chickens ran wild. So what do we do instead?
Call Joe at Ambition Electric and let him handle everything. Look, saved on speed dial.
Ambition Electric, 402-217-3415 or online at ambitionelectric.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here with Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and it is Truck Month at Koppel, and we are pulling out all of the stops for this gigantic event. The lots are starting to fill. We have some great deals for you waiting in Louisville. Brand new GMC Sierra light duty and new Silverado light duty trucks. All trim levels have up to $4,000 in discounts. That's right, up to $4,000 off all new light duty trucks right now at Koppel. So do not wait. Now is the time to buy a new truck. So stop on in or visit us online at koppelcars.com. You must have a trade-in and finance with Koppel. All deals with approved credit.
The best way to learn about Southeast Community College is to visit. And you can check out our spaces before you visit in person with a virtual campus tour. An opportunity to see our campuses in Beatrice, Lincoln, and Milford as you learn about our programs and areas of study. There are virtual tours of our learning centers too. We can even take you on a personalized virtual tour. Learn more on our website, southeast.edu/visit SCC. SCC, your path possible.
You finally finished Cave in the Basement. Brand new furniture, huge TV, and all of your collector's items. You're ready for football season. You are so excited until one bad rain and it is all ruined. Don't risk a flooded basement and countless dollars in damages when it can be avoided. Call John Henry's today for a free sump pump estimate for your home.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing. Heating and air.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mix Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. Nebco offers pay and retirement benefits, paid time off, and we pay for CDL training. Apply today to earn an average total compensation of $50,000 to $60,000 your first year driving. From Nebco's beginnings in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
Guys, when I first started with Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping, I weighed in at over 300 pounds. Now, less than a year later, I'm under 200 pounds for the first time since high school. I'm stronger, I'm healthier, and it all began with the Farrell's 10-Week Challenge. 10 weeks of kickboxing, strength training, and guided nutrition coaching to help you reach your fitness goals. Their next 10-week challenge begins on April 8th. If you're wanting to change your life like I have, head to theticketfm.com and click on Enroll Now on the homepage. Plus, get a promo code for a discount just for ticket listeners. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
If you're in Lincoln, Waverly, or the surrounding area, listen up. Select Plumbing gets it right the first time on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate at 402-560-6197. Plus, they're hiring service plumbers. If you're in Lincoln, Waverly, or the surrounding area, contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Back to old school with Pete Shotty. 7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We are having way too much fun in Trivia Land. Thank you for playing along. Again, I'm not sure that the text line has ever been more active. You guys have been on fire, and thank you. Because this is crazy. This has been crazy. And to make sure that when you text in, we have your name. Because, again, we switched over text services, and some of the contacts didn't transfer over. But we have a lot. But we have a lot of folks. We also have a lot of new texters today. So I just hit Austin with this one. And we'll give away vouchers. You'll have to come get them either tomorrow or Sunday for Salt Dogs. Or you can come Monday. Yeah, you can come Monday too. Yeah. Monday we'll be at Lincoln Northwest High School, but
we'll make sure
somebody will be here. So you can go get it. But the question was this. And I have to preface it by being specific in the question. What catcher in Major League Baseball hit the most home runs in a season only as a catcher?
While playing catcher.
While playing catcher. So not DHing, but as a catcher.
That's where my first guess of Salvador Perez, who hit 48 a couple years ago, was wrong because he didn't hit all 48 or enough of the 48 as a catcher.
They credited him with 33 as a catcher. And my mind's blown, but this is why I like going down this path, because it just it resets your brain on how you think about records and who the great players are. But to tell you that there is a catcher, and I'll even help you. He's in the National League, or he was in the National League, who mind-blowing. So give you some numbers just so you know. Pudge at Texas hit 35. Terry Steinbach for the A's hit 34. Colton Fisk for the White Sox hit 33. Salvi was credited for 33 in his 48 year. Lance Parrish had 32. Charles Johnson had 31. Mike Piazza had 40.
That was my guess.
He had 40 twice, 38 once, 35, 36, 35. I can tell you that this person also had 34 in a year. They had 34 in a year. So if you can tell me what that is, we'll talk about Pius football next week. It's a little late in the game for us to jump into Pius football. But the Major League, that's the fact that Javi Lopez from the Atlanta Braves hit 42 in a season as a catcher. And it's mind-blowing. I just went, and I mean, back then I was super diehard Braves. Like I thought, okay, like, so the Nats didn't exist because the Senators had moved, and I was a Baltimore fan because my stepdad would drive us to Baltimore from Virginia on the weekends, and I had relatives in Baltimore, so we would go up there, we'd see the family, and then we'd go to the old Memorial Stadium with Wild Bill out in the outfield. Oh, all right. Like I was fortunate enough to see Reggie Jackson as an Oriole.
Underrated era. People forget that happened.
Super jersey. But I got the end of Frank Robinson and Brooks, Boog, Palmer, Cuellar, McNally. Then I went into Tim Flanagan and Scotty McGregor and Denny and then the Cal era. But the Braves were on cable. And so I locked into the Braves. And the Bob Horner, Dale Murphy, Glenn Hubbard, Rafael Linares, Phil Necro, all the way back to Mike Lum.
That continued to when I was growing up
Right.
on TBS, watching
Right.
Chipper and Andrew get their thing done. Smoltz at the end of his career, and even some of the Cubs,
Baby Chipper.
Soriano,
Yeah, well,
Zambrano, those teams.
That's who we
Yeah.
had. You got WOR, so we got to see the Rusty Staub old bad Mets.
Yep.
Like the bad Mets with Ralph Kiner and counting how many beers you think Ralph Kiner had. Like the race between Carey and Kiner, who was drinking the most on the two broadcasts, right? So you got the Mets, WOR, and they weren't good. Thank goodness I remember Lee Mazzilli was the best player. Lee Mazzilli was a switch hitting outfielder, first baseman. He was a sex symbol, even if you didn't know what a sex symbol was, but you knew that like the women fans love Lee Mazzilli. There were always signs, and he had a little bat twirl, and you know,
leaned into it a little bit.
yeah, he absolutely leaned into it. And then the Braves were terrible, and the Cubs were terrible.
So bad.
The Cubs were terrible, but you got to see other baseball, and so I dove into the Braves, and that's kind of where I lived, and until the Nats came back, and then I started moving around, and it just became a little bit much. Once the Smoltz, Glavine era, Maddox era. Once Maddox left, I literally worked out with Ron Gant and Terry Harper because the AAA Braves played at our field.
Oh, is that Gwinnett?
No, right in Richmond.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yep.
So the AAA Braves were Richmond, and we would share lockers with them. And this was like even a young Brett Butler coming through. Murphy was actually a catcher at 6'5". He was a catcher. And yeah, and it took him a while to uncoil, and he would rocket launch throws into center field. But he and Ron Gant, and then they would come and work we would literally take fly balls together because they wanted to move Ron Gant from second base to the outfield,
yeah.
second to third in the outfield, and the same for Murphy. And they come through, and young Bob Horner came through out of Arizona State. Ricky and Mickey Mailer, Bruce Benedict, they'd come to Richmond, and if they're rehabbing, they'd come through, and we got to see all the new stars coming up. But yeah, I was a Braves fan, and Javi Lopez, man, I loved me some
42. You said
42
43?
bombs in a year, and never again. All right, so what are you gonna do with your weekend? What are you gonna do?
Not a whole lot going on. Wifey's working, so I'm getting the house back in order, doing chores. Might watch some baseball. Find my way out to some Legion games for my brother. We'll just have to see.
I think I'm going to go down and see the Salt Dogs. I think that's going to be what that is. We'll be here tomorrow, the Leva Hour. That should be a good one. Charlie Meyer from the Salt Dogs will be here with Bud. And
Harrison and I are switching places on Sunday. I'll be with the morning crew. Harrison's out of town. He'll be with the night crew.
Oh, then you will see me at 11 with Ramel and Rock Lloyd, senior and junior. And then with, actually, it'll be me and you hanging out for that 12 o'clock hour because Hoss is coaching his little girl. So
there we go.
Please enjoy your weekend. Be safe on the roads and be kind to each other because.
Agriculture is the economic engine of the Midwest. At Acres Equipment, we dedicate ourselves to making that engine run smoothly. We supply our farmers and ranchers with quality John Deere equipment, parts, and service. We also deliver the most advanced technology and precision ag strategies to help them farm today and for the future. Acres Equipment, solutions for every field.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has come to the attention of the Nebraska Lottery that when people hear a radio commercial in their car for one of our lotto games, Powerball, Mega Millions, or Lucky for Life, they tend to begin daydreaming about how they'll spend the prize money if they win, instead of paying it. So please, when I tell you that Nebraska Lottery lotto games offer big money and big fun, keep your mind on driving. do not start thinking about all the things you could buy if you win. Things like Brightwood